The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 36. You got the NASDAQ off 29. S&Ps are down 4.5. Gold's down 640, trading at $12.50 an ounce. You have silver down 22 cents, $16.20. $16.60 an ounce. Platinum is down $20. They're hitting platinum pretty good. $9.06 an ounce. We have light sweet crude up 21 cents, $47.87 a barrel. We get oil numbers at 10:30.
Inventory, you got it?
Yeah, and they whacked oil yesterday. Right in the middle of the day, they brought it down $1.50.
Yeah.
Notes, bottom line, notes and bonds continue to want higher price. They rejected, that was a 6th day in a row, they rejected lower price. 2 o'clock today, we'll get that statement, folks. And the market, we'll see how...
They're probably not going up, but what are they going to say? Because the market still thinks 2 rate hikes are coming this year, so...
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to see. And good old King Dollar. King Dollar's up 161 ticks, 98,990. The bottom line is that someone's up there selling it. It's not you and I, because it's someone big.
It's not you? Okay.
Each and every time. Well, I'm bearish the dollar, but every time...
It's not that selling.
Yeah, you need a lot bigger money than we have around here.
Unfortunately, I'm with you.
The yen is trading at 112 to the U.S. dollar. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And folks, you want to understand options upside down every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. It doesn't matter where you are in this great world of ours. Right on your cell phone, go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. You are going to get a great program. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Don't underestimate the trading impact of Tom O'Brien. Who you guys kidding me over there?
That's what I had to ask. I said, it's not you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm telling you,
It's
man.
like E.F. Hutton speaking. People are listening.
I love it. Yeah, totally.
World currencies react. There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
How's everybody doing?
good, man. Yourself?
Good. Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
Apple, I think there's a lot of good things that happened in Apple's earnings, even though the stock's down because, Apple's earnings will always be defined by iPhone sales.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And how about the fact, though, here's the little things that are better. They did raise their dividend.
Yeah.
And how about this? The Apple Watch doubled.
That's
Their sales
right.
on the Apple Watch doubled. That's good news for them.
Well, and you know what's so relative just about what we have here? I mean, Apple in the last 6 months just went from 100 to 148.
Right.
It's like, what else are you going to do for me? I mean, that is a reality.
And we're still way above even where we were last Friday.
I know.
2 huge sides.
Right.
I know.
A $2, it's down $2.16 right now as we speak. That's a rounding error based on how far that stock is run.
Well, what's so cool too, folks, okay, is that the expected move was 3%, right? And it's amazing, when this came out with the numbers last night, and it was less than 3%. It was
like 2%, right? $3 maybe or so.
But it's so cool that it blows my mind that inside that option market, it's the expected moves, folks. They're not always what they're supposed to be, but they're pretty steady, and they're pretty accurate on a continual basis, Kevin. Do you know what I'm saying? And
right.
For $145 stock, it's like, man, we know Apple can move like 10 or 15 points in a heartbeat.
Sure.
But guess
Right.
what? The option trader said, no, it's only going to move 3% this time.
Sure.
The expected move as of the end of the day yesterday was $4.77.
Wow.
And the implied volatility in the May 5th expiration got up to 46.3. You can see all that on the Thinkorswim platform.
I know.
So you can go back using the Think Back. On the Analyze tab, you can see where it was. So remember, we were talking about the implied volatility, the upfront month, how it was 25, then it was 30, got up to 46 yesterday.
That's intense.
Yeah.
So what's so important about this, folks, and this is why if you want to trade options, you want to listen every day. Because guess what? You could have been right on that move, but if you paid the premium, which that vol you would have paid the premium, guess what? You
need a bigger move than that,
You need a bigger move.
Over the long haul, you do, that's for sure.
There's no doubt. And that's what's really important, And, of course, when people first start, I remember I had a great trade on Dell and this is in the 90s, folks, and they had a lot more leeway in the 90s also when they opened the option market.
And there wasn't weeklies, remember, Tom, so it was a little different.
It was, a lot different. And, oh, my God, I think the stock opened up like 15 points. I thought, I'm going to make a fortune, man. I was lucky I broke even. That was the reality.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Implied volatility.
Implied volatility. Exactly. No doubt. So, hey, we got Facebook today.
Facebook tonight, right? Exactly. Another big, another big name, big headline name.
Yeah.
Something that a lot of people use. We'll see. Here's what I'm thinking about. A lot of people use Facebook to keep in touch with people around. I do it for college roommates that are all over. But is Facebook still a positive experience every time you use it?
It's a great question.
Yeah. Right.
It's not, and maybe at least not when you're first getting introduced to it, right?
Right. I mean, and think about it with the politics and all the things on there.
Right.
When you log on to Facebook and when you log off, was that a positive experience? That's what I think they should be working on, because the numbers are still going to be big, but long term. That's, I think, what they have to look
question.
at.
I'm on there. You were on there.
They lost me, Kevin.
Yeah.
I logged off.
See?
The experience
They
is
lost
not.
my wife,
It's
too,
wild
Tom.
that you said that.
My own perspective, because it used to be just your friends are on there too. Now it's just news stories.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. It is. Yeah.
Lots to think about.
Tesla tonight too. I'm sure they'll be talking about.
Baby, Tesla too. 12 o'clock right here. TFNN. Just hit Tiger TV. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor. Have a great one, Kevin. A safe one.
Always good talking to the O'Briens. Have a
That's
great day,
a
guys.
beautiful thing, brother. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. I do appreciate you growling a problem with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 32, Nasdaq's down 31, S&P's are down 4.5.
Sure, where you going?
And let's see inside. I suspect inside the Dow. Let's see what the movers are out here. So on the downside, Apple is the number. Apple's putting 12 negative points, and that's nothing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Disney's putting 6 downside. UNH. United Health 5, Boeing 5, taking it up. Even though we're down, Goldman's putting 4. That's the most positive stock out there. Travelers is putting 3. Chevron's putting 3. Inside the NDX 100, you have Citrix is up 6%. Mondelez is up 3. X-Ray is up 1.8.
It's like dental supplies.
Yes, exactly. Excuse me. Akamai is getting killed. Akamai is down 15%.
Rough.
Look at this one, automatic data. Now, this is a payroll company. That's down 5.9%. And if we're looking at this, if you want to see an equity, folks, these high volume swing highs or lows, how they like to get tested, just falls out of bed. Yesterday was closed at 104, opens today at 99, trades to 95, and you have a high volume swing low at 94.12.
Sure.
Now, I was looking at this morning when I just put up the biggest movers.
Sure.
The mind blower here is that, so this is a payroll company,
Okay.
launched a payroll company, and they topped estimates, but evidently the market was expecting them to like really blow through estimates.
How do you go page down to the next? I was just trying to
right
see.
there. Well, let me see.
Must
First you
have
put it on it, then I go like, there we go. There we go.
Oh. Nope.
Well, that's interesting.
So yeah.
Oh, look at this. I see they made it, but we're disappointed with the quarter's 7% decline in new business bookings.
Yeah, and cut its booking forecast for the year, saying it now expects a 5 to 7% drop.
Now that's big because that's a jobs number, and you know we might be like all jobbed out at this point.
Yeah,
you know?
right. No, for sure.
Now that's we get payrolls tomorrow, so this is going to be Friday. Today's
Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And Wednesday we have oil numbers.
That's right.
Let's go and take a look at our oil numbers.
So here we are, right? We're in the commodity spreads, crude oil. Let's jump around and check out the 11 o'clocks first. We're trading just under $48.
Okay.
So we're going to have the opportunity here for $48 if we wanted to, upside, downside. We'll take a peek. The other thing we can look at is binaries, which we never take a look at as well. We'll pull those up. We have, news comes out at 10:30. We got 9 minutes until the news. We go and break at 27. We got 6 minutes left in the segment. So here's the positive side. We're a little bit out of the money, right? About 7 pennies out of the money, away from 48. $18. Now that's decent that you end up paying, and that it's all premium, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's a decent payment of premium. And to the downside is 25. So you're looking at $43, $44, adding $1 on each side, $45, $46 for commissions for each one of those. So that's almost 50 cents that you need in movement, right, just to break even.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
And so these are the 11 o'clocks.
These are the 11 o'clocks. So let's jump around and just see 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock, slightly different. We're going to deal with 47.75.
And it's trading 47.95 right now, folks.
Sure. So we'd have a little bit of value to the downside, right? This is going to be the expensive one, the one to the downside. That's going to be 35. No, sorry. The positive one's going to be the one with the value, because 47.75 is the floor. We're at 47.95. So the negative one's going to be all premium, $15 under. And the positive one's going to be the one that's almost like 35. So you're looking at 48. So 48 for noon. Versus 44 for 11.
Right.
With a little bit of a directional difference for sure.
Now, let me bring up that contract for a second. Sure. So this contract yesterday really got toasted. So,
and maybe that's why there's a little bit of premium there. They're saying, there's been some volatility yesterday, and
watch
with
this. This like came out of, it seemed to come out of nowhere. So, at Well, that's 7 o'clock. Let's get to. Let's say at 10 o'clock it's trading 48.80.
Was that the API numbers that came out that did that though? No,
No, that's after the
Okay.
close.
That's what I thought.
Like,
Yeah.
just,
No, you're right. Yeah.
This downdraft happened at 140. We went from 48.34 by 220. You're at 47.61. Yeah. So I mean,
Well, quite a day. I mean,
Yeah.
$2 difference in terms of from where we were in the beginning of that day.
yeah.
49.20, just call it. Down to 47. There's almost $2.
So let's see. When I look at this thing, well, when I look at this thing, this is saying that you can get a test of the low of yesterday, which was 47.35. So,
And we're looking at June in here. Just to make sure
Yeah.
we're looking at June there. 47.35, you were saying.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, let's jump around. Let's see what
Okay.
we have going on the binaries, okay?
yeah,
So here's crude oil.
yeah.
So let's take a look at the 11 a.m.s.
11 a.m. That's
what-
amazing,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Okay.
I mean, you're going to be able to get some directionally. Number one, think of things. If you just go one direction, right?
Right.
Right away, you should be able to put up 50 cents to make 50 cents.
Right.
Because it's a 50-50 probability.
Right.
So when you start going out of the money in one direction, you
Yeah.
can see how the risk rewards can line up relatively
Okay.
well. I'm going to open this up. So we've put everything. These are expiring at 11 o'clock. We got
Yeah.
about 5 minutes till news. We're at 47.90, call it. And here are kind of the available binaries.
There's
So
47.35 right
there's
there.
47.35. So you could sell it at 89.50. You'd be risking $10.50
Yeah.
for potential 89.50 in profit. When you're selling these, right? You're selling it, and your loss opportunity is to the upside that it expires at 100. Right? So you're risking $10.50 if you were to
Yes.
sell it here.
And that
let's
have to
just
close
line it up to-
under 47.35. That's because that, yeah.
To be clear, or equal to. This is why you got to get, because you're selling against that it's going to be greater than.
That's cool.
So guess what?
Yeah.
It's not greater than if it's equal to. So
Right.
therefore you win, profit, however you want to
Okay,
call it.
right.
So that's where, but you just line it up, and what's nice is, they said, so you're selling it at 89.75, there's your max loss, there's your max profit, 11 a.m. So let's just jump around a little bit though, because let's just see 12 o'clock. Here are 12 o'clocks.
Yeah.
And even, I put it on the chart, but here are our price points already I can see. So 47.23, you can see you're going to have to pay for that more time this.
Yeah.
47.23, you have to put up 15. So you're
Okay.
what, 10 pennies below or 12 pennies below that.
Yeah.
You're putting up 15 to make 85 instead of 10 to make 90, but you have 90 minutes instead of 30 minutes.
Right. Right.
And why not? Let's take a peek at the daily. And of course they have the weeklies, but with the news being today, we might not get to the weekly by the time we hit our break in a minute. So 2:30, and with the action we had yesterday in the afternoon, maybe if you were really making a directional play here.
And what also happens here is that you get the Fed statement at 2 o'clock too.
Great comment. So 47
Okay.
is where you could get a 10-to-1, which is interesting. 47.50, you can risk about 30 to make 70. Not bad when you're talking about the full day, 37 cents under the market.
Yeah.
But it is interesting, at the same risk reward, if you want to give it the day, you have 35 cents lower, right? 47.35 is our 11 a.m. 10-to-1. 47's the 10-to-1. We'll see. We got 3 minutes over the break. We'll see what
I'm
happens.
save my $10.
Okay,
But
we'll see.
hey, we'll see. Right. I'll be. We'll see.
We'll see.
You stay right
We'll
there.
always see. That's right.
Exactly. You stay
News is
right
coming
there.
either way,
Tommy and I are coming right back, folks.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Thinkorswim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's take a look. We get crude inventories fell 929,000 barrels. You had gasoline inventories rise 191,000. Distilled inventory fell 562,000. Let's see, market-wise.
Do we have a little bit of movement?
Oh,
we sure
we do.
So check it out, right? We'll see where it shakes out, but quite a move down at first. And let's see. We'll jump back to the live, but that's quite a reaction, and it's not slowing down.
There's the 47.35.
There's 47.35, you know. And so what's interesting is, let's jump back in. I already, you know, that's if you have your order in, that binary, and look how quick it is, would have been at the
50 cents.
Yeah,
right.
So maybe you do a couple. You take one off at least at 50.
Right.
You already have a huge profit because only a couple would be 20.
It was $10.
That's what, so you're taking 50 off. You're already locking in a decent profit.
Right.
When you're making those huge 10-to-1 risk-reward trades, that's a nice strategy, because especially something like this where you get that move in the span of a minute.
Yes. Right. And it has to be in. That was
the key for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Median estimate was 3 million barrels. I mean, that's just a big miss in terms of crude coming in. Minus 1 million. Median estimate 3 billion. Yeah. Million. Excuse me.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So it didn't go down as much as they thought, and yet the crude went down, right?
Yeah,
that's how that's reading. Yeah,
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
And maybe this is where I always get, I don't know, this is where, they're going so quick. I mean, look at gasoline. Same thing. They expected a million rise, and there's only, same thing, 200,000. There's a lot less than they thought there. But distillates, no, same there. 2 million rise, only minus 500,000. That's the top line number, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
let's jump back to see.
Bottom line is that, they're selling it, man.
That's selling it.
That's saying there's big weakness, because fundamentally, when you read that, they came in with better than the market at least said they expected. It's the drawdown is a lot less.
No, so we're getting confused here, I think.
Oh,
So yeah, this way it's just breaking them all down live where we do it. So there's more oil than they thought. They thought there was going to be, which would be a cheaper price. There's more supply. They thought there'd be 3 million less barrels, but turns out there was only 1 million less barrels, right?
Oh, I get it.
So it's
Okay.
reacting the properly way.
Okay, okay.
There's 2 million more barrels than they estimated in the inventory,
Okay.
right?
Yes, I got it.
help me.
Yeah.
It's-
No, that's it.
I have
That's
to
it.
do the same thing.
No, that's it. I got it.
Because
Okay, yeah.
my head was spinning
Right.
here because every number was lining up in that manner.
Right.
Gasoline,
Right.
distillates,
Right.
and the market's
Right.
just plummeting. So yeah,
Right.
there's more oil in the market than they thought, and guess what? People are going to pay less for it then.
Right.
Simple economics, supply and demand,
Yeah.
right? You got increased supply, and we're back down almost at 47.35. So let's jump in here real quick, those binaries, just to take a peek at where, here's the binaries, crude oil, 11 AMs, 47.35,
Yeah. $51.
51 by 58. There
Yep.
you go, right?
There you go. And you know, folks, so that was just a test of yesterday's low. That's
Yeah.
where that number is.
Now again, because we're above 47.35, so when it's 51 by 58, right? You're going to get out at the 58 because
Right.
you're, and that's going to be 42 that you're capturing.
Yes.
Right. So just
Right.
you know, that would be just to put things in perspective, and that's why it needs to go below 47.35, obviously, for you to get more than $50. Still
Right.
a great trade if you had a couple contracts, you
Right.
take one off, and you
Right.
have 26 minutes left, and that's a nice news delivery on your side in terms of a miss on your side with your directional bias, as in lots more oil in there.
No doubt.
That should send the market down. It has so far.
Let's go over and take a look at the gold contract. So, gold out here, folks, as we were doing that, they were slamming gold. But guess what? Which is really cool about this is that the equities aren't getting slammed. So, gold got down to 1245.60. Right now, you're at 1248. And look at that spike, man. That's a nice spike, if there's such a thing. What I'm digging here, though, now we certainly want this. I expect you're going to see this volatility continue, right up until the Fed comes out with their announcement.
Sure. And then afterwards.
Yeah, and then afterwards. And now,
Right.
if we go over to the GDX, what you're going to see is you're only down 7 cents. That says quite a bit, man.
I agree. Yeah.
That's saying that. Guess what? Let's go to ABX. So Barrick's down 14 cents. We go take a look at Newmont. That's down 21. These things are, pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
A couple of tigers want us to look at the platinum market. So platinum is getting smoked, man. It's pretty amazing. Let's see, we're in the July contract. It's down $22. You're at 903. Bottom line is that with 912, it already broke 912. That means I got to put this on a continuous contract because it broke.
Sure, that's this January 3rd, I think you're looking at. Yep.
Where it was breaking out, where it broke out from.
Yes.
It took that apart. So now, you get 888, 903. Well, the number to keep your eye on here.
It's coming into that range regardless of what you choose, right?
It is,
Yeah.
exactly. And I'm trying to. So you'd need a rejection of 908.30. That was the first break topside, which is on the week of January 6th.
Yeah, it began the journey, the
Yeah.
third, which I think was the first
If we
of the
do
year.
it this way, you get 1047 down to, that's a big move. That's $110, which could bring you down to 870.
Yeah.
And look at this, 812. Yeah. So this thing wants to go lower.
Let's jump back. I'm always curious. Okay, so hanging out at 8.
Yeah.
Look at that, though. 47.55, 20 cents off that low. We'll see where it shakes out. Oil can have some legs all day.
Yeah.
How about Facebook and Tesla? Let's see how they're trading prior to coming into the news tonight.
FB and Facebook, folks. Oh, glad you bring this up because what does happen, the difference between Apple coming out with numbers and Facebook, Apple comes out at 4:30. Facebook, you are going to be able to do a volatility trade inside the NDX 100.
Okay.
Because they come out right, just like Google.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock.
And are they in the Dow 30 as well? They might be there.
I don't believe
forget.
they are.
No? Okay.
Yeah. But they're a good
should be.
They're a good weighting.
As an indication of
will
things,
be.
they're not industrial, I guess.
Right.
That's the difference. But
But they will be.
they should be.
Yeah,
I mean, they're a $500 million company to put things in perspective. Is Apple in the Dow 30?
It is.
Yeah, that's what that
Apple
would make
is
sense.
now,
They drive
Microsoft is now,
Facebook should
Intel
be
is
in there.
now. Yeah.
I mean, maybe when they reach $1 trillion company, they'll let them in there. Is
and-
Amazon in there?
No,
maybe?
but it has to do with when they kick someone out. Like they'll end up.
They're on the waiting list.
Well, it's like a little secret society. That's how it works
Oh,
too.
come on. All right. Let's not get too.
No, it is
cryptic.
That's the people
Oh,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a secret society,
Yeah,
everybody.
the
Let's
people
hear about it. What's the special knock to get in?
You gotta work for the Dow Jones.
That's how. Oh man, what a
Yeah.
conspiracy. Okay.
Right. I didn't say it was conspiracy. I just said it's a secret society.
It says a secret little club.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Skull and Bones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They seem like they're on the up and up.
Totally. Totally. So, some of the high volume stocks in this low volume market out here. What do we got? You got Advanced Micro. That's down 18 cents. Oh, we didn't take a look at Tesla. We'll go. Oh, look at this. This is sick.
Yeah.
This company here, folks. Okay, I was looking at this last night. So.
Yeah.
TWLO. Twilio. And this is a cloud company, I think. Company Office Cloud.
Internet
computing.
infrastructure. That would be the cloud, right? Yeah.
Tommy and I are going to be right back, folks.
Not a good earnings release.
Oh, man. Intense. 877-927-6648. Come right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow down 36, NASDAQ off 28, S&P's off 5, and our man, Mr. Andy Heck.
We got to finish with Twilio, man.
Oh, yeah, TWLO. So this is sick. So this is a cloud-based company. It's down $9.39.
So it looks like they have phone calls, like voice over IP more than a text messaging, mobile phone apps. So go ahead, yeah.
Now watch this. This is amazing. So it went IPO June of 2016.
Okay.
They sold 11.5 million shares at $15.
Okay.
They did a secondary in October, 8 million shares at $40.
Why wouldn't you if it went from 15 to 40, right?
Totally. Right? Just pushed it out, and then you look at this thing, and this is like sick. So we'll bring this back. And this is a big problem for them. This is breaking its swing low of January, and you know it has the volume. So it's like, okay, you're going out of business. This is going to be one of these equities, folks, that has an ABC that says it goes out of business. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Can you pull up the actual news on what they announced last night? That kind of is.
It beats guidance, but forecasts disappointments. Right? Let's.
Right here? No, that's great looking.
Yeah, I'm looking right there. But here, what we want to
go one more down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so
just stay here for a second, because here's all the. They lost 30 cents versus a consensus of 16.
Oof.
Yeah, and they see second quarter losing 10 to 11 versus it was going to be 8.
Yeah.
362 when the range was supposed to be 364 to 372. And even that's the high end, 356 to 362. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Look at this.
They're just bad all over the place.
CEO blames Uber for its disappointing financial results.
Blame somebody, man.
Oh,
why not?
My God, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, tough all around.
Yeah.
And let's pull up Frontier Communications. We were taking a look at that.
Yes.
If you go back to even the most, that's where. So we have Frontier Communications now in our office in Clearwater, TFNN. I happen to have it personally at home, and that both stems from having Verizon Fios, which of course was the leader at the office, having that, we
have two big Fios lines,
and of course for the streaming, the speed of the uploads, downloads, just it would, and other companies now catching up, but it was revolutionary at the time.
It was.
And Frontier took over. And when was it? I'm guessing it was probably like around here. No. Oh, this is a daily. What are we looking at? No,
That's a weekly.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's back here or something. I'm sure. Maybe it was right here. It could have been, because what happened was do you remember there were huge outages?
It seems like
initially we were
that.
down.
Yeah,
I'm sure TFNN people knew that was when we were down for at least a full day.
Right.
Where they basically were supposed to have a seamless transfer. Everyone's on the phone saying it's going to be a seamless transfer. You almost won't even realize it's occurred.
Yeah.
And sure enough, businesses, and we were actually fortunate where a lot of businesses could not even do business. You had doctors that relied on the cloud computing for everything.
Yep.
You had people that couldn't process transactions because they needed to process them over the internet. On a daily basis, you could lose your entire business if you're out for that too. So, and then personally, I've experienced problems since then.
Right.
So fundamentally, right, like Kevin Hinks was talking about Facebook, tying in fundamental personal experiences. Personal experiences, I said to you, man, we should have been shorting that stock the day that our business got shut down because they took over our account. Because guess what? They're struggling.
They are. And if I pull it back even further, this is pretty intense, folks. Let's see. I'll do it.
And I'm sure they're dealing with other influences. Verizon sold them that business thinking that they want to get out of it. So there's other areas. But guess what? They're just managing it horribly. And you can't just take over something like that where that's a tough competition market right now. We have Bright House. What are they? They're now something else. Spectrum.
Yeah.
But yeah, this,
So that's straight line down.
Yeah.
Straight line to hell and probably out of business. Let's see. I'm curious as to what they take in. How many billions we talking?
Spectrum does a lot of that.
Look at that. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Well, what happened is they took over Verizon.
No, I know.
Just so that's the jump.
You can tell. So see, it's
that's the jump right there.
Yeah.
Q2 of 216. I think that was right around the area of that chart that I grabbed, where they basically almost doubled their business. Well, guess what? They weren't ready for that.
No.
And I spent hours on the phone with customer service representatives, and the best way to classify it was a complete joke, like literally, in terms of, sir, have you checked like your wire connection in the wall? Those types of questions, as I know that there's stories nationwide about massive outages, and they're asking me if I've rebooted my computer. I mean, just so frustrating when you're running a business that you can see the implications it has.
pretty amazing.
It is.
877-927-6648. Volatility, folks, we're going to have it out here. It's pretty cool. watching this gold market right now because you only have the GDX down 2 pennies. Gold's still down $7. Platinum's off 20, and silver is down 27 cents, man. So this volatility is going to get heavier as we come into this 2 o'clock deal because the silver market, you know, it's like, man, nothing is holding this thing up. It's like, okay, so the, you know, lows, the other swing point is 1586. You're at 1656.
Quite a move in those metal markets, you know, with platinum, silver, even gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt. And, you know, we'll see as we come up to that.
Oh, yeah. What are they going to say, man? Let's look at the Fed futures because I think it's probably, is it still at like 10, 12% for today? 13.4. We were at 12.9, I think, yesterday.
Right. June's at 69.6.
Okay.
And that's been hanging there, you know, between 67 and 70%.
Sure. Yeah.
And we'll see whether that number changes when this comes out. Because the speculation is that you have two. The next one would be June. The next one after that would be December 13th.
Okay.
You know, that's it. Look, the odds.
I'm looking. I think these have decreased because I think they were up to almost 50. I don't know.
Okay,
that was
so
a while back, I believe, though.
Yeah.
As in, so we're jumping across. As in, this is 2 rate hikes.
Yes.
Right. The probability in this by that, you know, as in, basically, there's it's saying almost 10% chance that we have 2 rate hikes by June, which is pretty astounding when you know, that's outlandish, I think. But the protection, it's priced in there. But it's still only really, the market's only saying that there's only about a 35% chance by December that we actually get those 2 rate hikes.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see these move pretty intensely this afternoon.
I would agree.
You know, what does happen, folks, is that what we've learned from not the last time they met, the time prior to that, how fast those numbers can move. Remember?
Yeah, and that graph underneath that everyone sees, it's been flat, as in those numbers haven't changed for a long time.
Right.
So guess what? They might change this afternoon.
Yeah.
They might.
And no, we're not looking for a rate hike this afternoon. It's the statement as to what they're going to say inside of it. Because they have a lot of things that they have to digest right now. They have to digest the aspect, you know, is the tax cut going to be real or not? Is the infrastructure bill going to be real or not?
I don't think they try and speculate political progress.
No, they don't.
So I don't think that they're going to talk about that. I don't even think that they're really going to rely on it because that's just where you really can politicize everything if you start trying to estimate which political party is going to get what they want. They're waiting for actual data. No, where I'm going is that they have to digest that GDP number, though, of 0.7%.
Right.
Because that's a number, and they might just gloss over it and say first quarter's first quarter, we still see strength, whatever.
And they already have the payroll number.
Okay. Is that truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Dow right now is down 49. Nasdaq is down 37. S&Ps are down 7.5. We're going to break back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge Heard Daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 66. NASDAQ is off 38. S&Ps are off 9, and hard to believe, but the GDX just went positive for a penny. With gold getting whacked.
Gold's
Bottom
down
line,
almost $7. Yeah.
I love it. The deviant move there is so cool, folks. Now,
What else is cool?
our man, Mr. Andy
That's
Hecht.
right.
Daily Essential Equities by our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. Workshop tonight, 5 o'clock.
That's right. So he released his first issue on Monday. He's came out with his third issue today. He already had one trade in there on Monday. As he sent over his presentation tonight, he's talking a lot about energy equities with oil especially. And oil, I mean, we're talking about those EIA numbers.
Yep.
Some good action today that he'll be able to talk about. And you can lock in 20%. So this deal is only through today. It's really just meant as a special, launching his newsletter, putting a great deal out there for people to give it a try. You can get 20% off, $77, $60 a month. Comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You get to check out the newsletter for the entire month. You get access to the webinar tonight from 5 till 6. That will be archived. He'll be in there for the full hour. And yeah, you check it out for 30 days. If you don't like it, give us a call. For any reason you want your money back, no questions asked. There you go. And give it a try. He's going to do a great workshop tonight. I already saw he's got, I think, 20, 30 slides up there.
Nice.
Great presentation for sure. So jumping around, people, we just did those Tiger dollars, just making sure people, sometimes they're tentative. They don't know how exactly to apply them. Maybe it's a new product.
Okay.
You just go, you log into the TFNN page, right?
Yep.
So there's my Gmail account. You log in there, and I have all my good subscriptions, of course. Click here to use your Tiger dollars. I have 1,500 Tiger dollars in my balance right now.
Yeah.
And what you'll see is Daily Essential Equities by Andy Hecht right here. So you can just click there. No, it says extend subscription right now, only because I already have it in my account.
Yeah.
When most people pull it up, it'll just say get it now. Maybe they don't have it.
Yeah.
You click there. When you're using your Tiger dollars for a brand new product, you'll just need to enter your credit card, but you won't be charged for that. And it's just setting up a recurring. So as long as you enter, like this is an example for a task profile scanner, you're signing up. It's 147. How many of my 1,500 do I want to use? And I just enter, I want to use 147.
Okay.
It's just going to deduct that from the 1,500. You'll be charged nothing, and it'll just set up your kind of monthly subscription. And then you can go back in there and apply your Tiger dollars so that you're never actually charged if you want to keep the subscription. But that way people understand it, because we have those specials, making sure people are making use of those Tiger dollars. This is a great opportunity to make use of them. And you apply your Tiger dollars, that still comes with a money-back guarantee. Tiger dollars are not refundable, but if you use them in this instance, and you want your refund, you can get those Tiger dollars back. Exactly. Perfect. So check it out.
You stay right there, folks, because I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, of course, coming up next. Then we'll go into Thinkorswim headquarters. Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Facebook, I'll be back after the close.
You'll have a little
Facebook.
action. Facebook, Tesla, both of
2
them.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is going to be good action, man. You can just, if you're in this metals market, man.
Dave White, he's going to be out there growling for that hour, breaking it down. He'll have
And remember, if you're listening to us right now in the West Coast, Portland, you're driving to work. I know it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's 8 now, but
8. Remember, you can get us right on your cell phone. TFNN.com. You hit Tiger TV.
So jump back in real quick to the oil numbers before we fade out of here for the hour. 47.55. Pretty surprising as to how that. I mean, that was quite a quick move down, right? I mean, we were at the low there within almost 10 seconds of that news breaking, and it's just kind of hum and ho.
And then, so now watch, if you put the Bloomberg up for a second. So what you're going to be looking for, folks, is that if oil is going to go lower, that means we're going to need heavier volume, because now what you're going to see is that it did a test of the low. There it is, right there, of yesterday. That low was 47.35. We went to 47.30. And
there was a lot more oil in there than they thought there'd be. So the price.
And you know what? It looks. Well, we'll see.
It looked like there was going to be huge strength to the downside, right? But if you get a big miss like that and it actually can't break that low of yesterday, maybe.
Well, that's what's happening in the gold market. What I like about the gold market right now, they couldn't break it.
I'm going to ask Andy Hecht. I'm not going to ask him. I'm going to watch him and see what he says, because guess what? He's got stuff to talk about tonight for sure.
He does. So, folks, check it out right at the front page of TFNN. Stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.